Haunted work stories. My dad had a weird experience once when he was in his early 20s. He had an office job in a building in the city. The building had 5 stories and his office was on the 4th. He had just got a promotion when this incident happened and unfortunately he had to stay late a lot of nights to finish up his work. One evening, he was staying late and finally finished his work around 11 p.m. He locked up the office, headed downstairs, said goodbye to the security guard and left. The next day, he came in and found out the building had been broken into. The police took my dad aside and began questioning him. He told them about staying late and how he definitely locked up and everything. Then my dad asked about the security guard and where the guard was at during all this. The cop gave him a strange look and then went and got my dad's boss who came over and asked my dad what he was talking about. The cop asked the boss if the building had a security guard and the boss shook his head and said that they used to but the security guard had died a week ago and they hadn't hired another one yet. My dad was understandably shocked by this. He had definitely spoken to the very real guard who had worked there for years. He didn't even know the guard had died. Nobody had informed him yet. Also, the person who had broken in ended up being a disgruntled former employee who had been fired a couple of months prior. He told the police that he chose that particular time to break in because he knew the security guard had just passed away so it would be easy to just break in without worrying about being apprehended. Again, my dad said the guard was very real looking. Not hazy in any way. The guard looked how he always looked and seemed genuinely content. This story still gives me the chills to think about.